We're out when the shrimp boats are out. We're up early. A little bouncy. We're hoping that the cat doesn't get sick. Something in the water. The nice thing about sailing instead of motoring in the channel is that we let Dallas take care of steering the boat and Todd's catching a nap. First time on watch, huh? Current is raging through here.
Have you ever played a game of Sailor Chicken? Well, we're going to play a game of Sailor's Chicken right now. So.
Previously on Spoondrifter, we spent 3 years in a boatyard, bringing our 40-year-old hurricane-damaged sailboat back to life. Todd, I, and 4 of our 10 kids knew nothing about boats when we started, but with time, we have repowered, re-rigged, and turned this boat into a home that's ready for the next big adventure, before we sail to Florida and leave the U.S. for bluer waters. Good morning. It is time to leave Gulfport. We have 2.5 days before the wind picks up again. So it's time to get just a little bit further east. This winter sailing thing is for the birds. All right. There's plenty of light out here for us to leave. Kitty is up already. We're planning on sailing, so we need to stow the Starlink. Todd is stowing our electrical. We have done a number of projects while we've been here, one of which is this box that for now that is how we're strapping it down. But it has all of our extra lines and stuff that have been all over the place. We've just really struggled with actually not having enough lazarette or space to store the things that we use up here on the deck on a regular basis. That's why you've been seeing them just all over the place. So hopefully that box will help. So in addition to that, Todd made bumpers for our dinghy davits. They are out of a fender that he cut in half. We also redid these lines up here. Didn't actually redo the lines, but we moved this further out so that this sits nicer. I think that's going to work better.
Yep. It's also higher, so it doesn't interfere with our nav light the same way.
Yeah, we were really close to our nav light here. So that gives better visibility. We're out when the shrimp boats are out. We're up early. It's 7 o'clock. Beautiful clouds and sunrise. A little bouncy. We're hoping that the cat doesn't get sick. What do you think?
She better not. She's out of here.
Something in the water. We are terrible YouTubers. I did not film me calling the Coast Guard and telling them about that weird thing. They said it's a survey drone. There you go. Watch out for survey drones when you're sailing. We are sailing. We have the main and the head sail up. How fast are we going?
3.8 knots.
And the motor?
Out.
The sun is bright, the wind is cold, and it's coming directly from where we need to go. So we're veered off a little bit. So, yes, this is sailing.
Go check out the cat. She's not vomiting somewhere.
Oh, I should go look at the cat.
Not really that rough.
It's not very rough. No, we were doing
I don't know
it.
if we would gain any extra speed by putting our mizzen up or not. The boat's pretty balanced, it seems like
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
not having any trouble staying like this. Well, the nice thing about sailing instead of motoring in the channel is that we can do things like this. We let Dallas take care of steering the boat and Todd's catching a nap. Not a care in the world.
Video here?
Yeah. Take the puppy to the bathroom. She gets a little freaked out when we're underway. But we are out of wind, so we are motoring again. Our sail is up. It is helping to stabilize the boat. That's what we're doing. Got our generator on, and basically just using generator power to go today.
So this thing right here is our depth. So you see it says depth, right? So what does that say? 11.0. So that is how deep it is underneath the very bottom of our boat. Okay? So if that was to say 0, our bottom of our boat would be touching the bottom. Does that make sense? So the water is another 5.5 feet up. So we're actually, when we're in 11 feet of water, we're actually in 16.5 feet of water. That's how deep the water really is. And that's what the charts show us, is how deep the water is, not how deep our keel is on the bottom.
You got it, Liberty? First time on watch, huh? A little breezy. It's Abigail's turn to learn how to sit watch. Do you see any other boats coming around, Abigail? Nope, we're out here by ourselves, aren't we? Is there a boat coming?
Barge just in front of us, huh?
Yeah.
What's our depth, Abigail?
That's not a barge.
What's our depth?
That's not a barge.
Oh yeah, there's a boat up there crossing us. What's our depth?
8.
8. 8.8. 9.
8.
There. So here's a trick question. You know how fast we're going?
You did it. All right, we are anchored. Not super protected. That's what we get out here. What we get is what we get. As long as it doesn't get a whole lot windier and rough, it'll be okay. But it is going to get a little bit windier. Right now the wind is nothing. It's like 4 knots. And it's coming kind of southwest. The wind is in the process of clocking around to the north. When it comes in from the north, we'll see up to like 8 knots. It's still not a lot, but we're going to get some fetch. So it's going to be a little bit bumpy tonight. There was no other options. So here we go.
Sunset from the boat.
Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no. It is now 4:25.
Okay, we got up at 3:30. We got the anchor picked up by 4, and we've been underway for 25 minutes. We have a super long day today. Okay, long for us, 48 miles. And we averaged 3.5 to 4 knots. So in order to do that, we had to get up early today. But it is a full moon. and super clear. We can see as far as you can see.
We can see 10 miles.
Yeah. And yeah, we are going to get all the way past Mobile Bay today. Tomorrow morning, first thing, Mobile Bay is going to get nasty. So rather than make a short hop today and Mobile Bay tomorrow, we're going to do it all today. It's going to be fun. We've got sugar and caffeine already this morning, which is why I'm smiling. All right, that is Pascagoula.
What I don't understand, it says my light is like 618. That looks like really light to me.
Right.
Maybe first light is the second you can start to see the sun poke up.
Oh, well. Current is raging through here. We've got a barge in front of us. I can't see him. That's William Golding. Hold it back so we can get through that bridge. Birds on the barge. Woo! Here they come. We can hear the oil rigs toning out there. Puppy is hanging out in the sun. Hello, puppy, huh? Liberty's on watch. Dad's taking a nap. All is good in the world. It's very bright out here. We are about halfway across Mobile Bay. We're making good speed on this tack because we've got our mainsail up, but in a minute we are going to have to turn and go the other direction. Not sure what our speed's going to be then. Luckily the winds are light and the seas have laid down, so even with motoring, we should be able to make a decent time.
Have you ever played a game of Sailor Chicken? Well, we're going to play a game of Sailor's Chicken right now. So, this is him. Let me move that out of the way. This is him. This is us. We're going here, and he's going here. Look at that. We got to cross there before he gets there. We got to cross there before he gets there because it's like racing a train. Don't tell my wife we're going to do this. She'll probably freak out. That guy there, getting closer. Alright, Tammy told me I was not allowed to play chicken with the tanker. Some rigmarole about gambling with our lives and our home. We're approaching this dang shipping channel and there is a lot of stuff going on, so I guess I better go back to eating my breakfast and let the tanker win. Alright, there he is. He won. He won. But that's okay for us because we're crossing Mobile Bay, which is generally really bad in the wind. And right now our wind has died down to fairly low. It looks like we're back in a ditch.
It's much prettier.
It's a much prettier ditch. Where are we, babe?
We just left Mobile Bay and we are headed towards Pensacola. I think we're going to stop in Wolf Bay today.
So, a little prettier out here than it was on the other ICW. And in the next few days, if it warms up, we might be able to get the paddle boards out for the kids. We're going to go across to the beach over by Destin, Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Pensacola, see the white sand beach. Hang out there a little bit. recover from a couple storms we got coming in that we're going to have to take shelter from. So, hey Klaus, we saw another sparrow.
So on that side of things, like a giant barge pushed up against the shore. And on this side was a manicured roadway. So weird. Quite different scene than we've been used to. Very different. We are anchored in Florida, maybe. I don't know, right on the border. We're actually in Wolf Bay, and I'm not sure if we're in Florida or Alabama. It's pretty. We're supposed to get some south winds, so we should be protected from the south winds, even a little bit of southwest. That was a crazy long day. We did 48, almost 49 miles today by getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had an hour and a half nap, and Todd has been up all day, so it's time for him to rest as soon as he gets the anchor figured out. Just a little?
Yeah, I want to just tighten up the snubber to stretch it out a little.
It's turning us in a circle. We're only in 8.5, 9 feet of water. 9 feet of water. But we've got 100 feet of chain out and our 25-foot snubber because we're supposed to get winds over 20 miles an hour overnight or first thing in the morning-ish. So we'll see what happens if we actually need all of that with the trees. It'll be interesting. This tree thing is new for us. To have a little bit more protection, maybe.
All right.
Thanks for watching to the end. It's so exciting to be in a new place with different scenery and getting so close to the next phase of this adventure.
That is Spoondrifter right there anchored.